Hi, everybody, and welcome to Inside Golf. I'm Harry Donahue, and today we're at the Philadelphia Cricket Club in Flourtown, Pennsylvania, for the First Tee program of Philadelphia and the Mike Quick Celebrity Invitational. This event's been held at several clubs around the Philadelphia area over the past few years, and the beneficiary is the First Tee program of Greater Philadelphia. This program has grown, really taken off over the past few years. This year alone, 20,000 youngsters are involved in the First Tee program. Some of them for as long as 7, 8, 9 years. So stay with us. We're going to meet Mike Quick. He's the man. He's on the executive board of the First Tee program. This is his event. He's brought a lot of former teammates with him, including Ron Jaworski. We'll catch up with Jaws, and we'll meet Bill Heidman, who's the executive director, doing a fine job for the First Tee program, and the president for the last 2 years, our good buddy, Mike Brown. It's all coming up next. The First Tee program and the Mike Quick Celebrity Invitational at Philly Cricket, right here on Inside Golf.
Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. 54 courses, 300,000 yards. Check them out at montcogolf.com. By the First Tee of Philadelphia. The First Tee helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit thefirstteephiladelphia.org. By the Golf Association of Philadelphia, GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Jersey Man Magazine, it's a Jersey way of life. And by Philly Man Magazine, bringing it to Broad Street. By the Haverford Trust Company. Quality is in our DNA. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia Section PGA. Experts in the game and business of golf. Take time to thank your local PGA golf professional.
Golf is the great equalizer. For many, this journey is an escape from reality. A chance to be part of a team. A career opportunity. PGA Reach impacts lives through golf by lifting people up, giving them hope, and sending them down an alternate path that they never saw coming. With PGA Reach Philadelphia, as in life and in golf, the most important shot you take is the next one.
The First Tee of Greater Philadelphia, where golf is more than a game.
Welcome back to Inside Golf. We're here at the First Tee's Mike Quick Celebrity Invitational. It's an annual now. It's about the third year. And we're here today at the Philly Cricket Club with none other than number 82 himself, Mike Quick. Boy, you still look like you could go 99. Huh?
Harry, I can't run it all anymore. You know what? I like
that makes at least two of us.
Yeah. You know, I'm so glad that I found this game because I don't have to run. I can just hit the ball. I don't have to catch it. I don't have to run to get it. So this fits.
It's just sitting there on a tee waiting for you to smack it.
Yeah, and it's amazing how difficult it is to hit that ball that's just sitting there on the tee.
Tell that to Brooks Koepka, but that's for another day. Yeah. Mike, you've been involved with the First Tee program now for how long?
Oh, several years now, probably about 8 years. And we started the tournament about 5 years ago, and we didn't know what it would grow to be, but it's become a really nice event. A lot of great support in the community for these kids, and that's really what it's all about.
You grew up in Hamlet, North Carolina.
Yes.
When's the first time you played golf? When's the first time you picked up a golf club?
I think I was 24.
Really?
Yeah.
So you had no experience as a kid?
You know, once I had an established name in Philadelphia, my old quarterback, Ron Jaworski, had me come out to a golf event, and I had no idea. But I was taken by the game right away and just wanted to know more, wanted to learn more. And so I've been playing ever since then.
So these kids have a little bit of a head start on you in terms of getting to know the game. Now, they may not play as well as you did, in golf I'm talking about. Forget about football. And maybe they won't even pursue the game when they get a little bit older.
Right.
But what the first tee does, and you know this better than anybody, not only does it give kids a jump start on the game of golf, but maybe a little bit of a jump start on the game of life.
Well, and that's really what it's all about. You know, the golf is really our hook to get kids involved in the game, but we're teaching kids how to be better kids, how to be better people, and to build better communities. And that's really what it's all about. That's our program. And they learn things from the game of golf, but it's about being better people. You know, some kids, just the basics they don't have. You know, how to shake a man's hand and look him in the eye and just communicate. And little simple things like that. We want to make sure that every kid in our program can do just the simplest things.
You've managed to attract a lot of your friends, celebrities from the area who continue to come back and give, and like yourself, looking at these kids and saying, hey, let me give them a little bit of a head start that I never had.
Well, and that's to have all of these guys who, and a lot of us have our own charities and we support one another whenever we're doing things. So to have friends like, you know, Ron Jaworski always comes. This year, Bill Cowher came down, you know, the ex-coach of the Steelers. A lot of guys in the area like to support because they know that we're doing some good things with these kids.
How's your game? Golf, that is.
I have a little bit of a game.
I know you do.
Yeah.
What's your handicap these days?
I'm a single-digit player, but some days, you know, it's up there, and then some days I feel real good about the game. But all in all, I like being out here where it's nice and peaceful, and I get to hit the ball, and I don't have to run anywhere.
This gentleman, in case you don't know, still shares the record for the longest touchdown in NFL history, passing touchdown, receiving touchdown, 99 yards. You can't go any farther than 99 yards, and you're
correct.
one of what, maybe 8 or 9 guys.
There are a few other guys.
And the guy that threw it to you, Ron
Jaworski.
Jaworski, 99 yards. You still sometimes think, how did I ever do that?
Yeah, but it's all good stuff.
It's all great stuff. And so is what you're doing for the first tee. Michael, good to see you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Great
Go
to see you.
Birds.
Go Birds.
Ron Jaworski, one of the celebrities, helping the first tee here at Mike Quick's event at Philly Cricket. Joseph, how many hours are in your day? Because you do so much.
Well, there's only 24 hours in each day, and I probably maximize about 20 hours of those of that time. So I try to keep busy, but it is great to be here at the First Tee event. The First Tee does an amazing job of working with young people, promoting the game of golf, and teaching life's lessons. And a lot of us are here to support our dear friend Mike Quick, who also gives so much back to this community. So it's great to see Mike's name attached to the First Tee program.
You know, you're so involved in golf, the soul, these types of events. Like I say, you are Mr. Philadelphia when it comes to reaching out and helping everybody else.
Yeah, I think that's what this community has taught me. You know, when I came here in 1977 from Los Angeles, you know, Leonard Toast, Dick Vermeil, and Jim Murray were leading the Eagles organization, and they taught all the players what was important. Yeah, you got to win football games. That's obviously critical, but be active, be involved in the community. And, you know, now Jeffrey Lurie, Housey Roseman, Don Svolinsky, they're all leading the charge the same way. You see a lot of the present Eagles out here and always giving back to the community.
You and Mike Quick go way back. What? He was a first-round pick, I think, in '82. And you and Mike are in the record book, and I know you're going to bring it down to the fraction. 99 yards, longest touchdown throw. You threw it, he caught it. Atlanta Falcons, walk-off win. And you want to dispute the fact that there are other people who also share that record. You have the record.
Absolutely, there is no doubt about it. I should get Mike over here. The play was weak eye, firm 8-18 flat check in overtime against the Falcons. It was a 99-yard touchdown pass. There are 12 other 99-yard touchdown passes in NFL history. There's only 13 total. But that ball was 1 inch from the goal line. I looked at all the other 99-yard touchdown passes. Mike Quick from Ron Jaworski was the longest, 99 yards, 2 feet, and 11 inches. And I'm sticking to that story here.
He's sticking to it, and it's official. Well done. Something else he has in his legacy of throwing the longest touchdown pass in the NFL. Thanks, Ronnie.
You bet. Great to be with you.
Yeah. That's good. Woo. Nice ball. Yeah, baby.
I am with my former roommate, color analyst, my good buddy, Bo Hawk, Vince Papale.
My Hawk brother. Hi, Harry. Great to be here. Great to be here at First Tee.
at the cricket in Flowertown, Cricket Club in Flowertown. This is a bear, man. This is
a little windy.
A little windy, I know. It's like the PGA, I guess, but you know, it's all about the team. It's all about the dream, you know, the underdog, and it's such a great charity.
You know, Vinny, anybody that knows your story, and of course it went to the golden screen with Invincible.
With your voice, by the way.
I had a little bit to do with that, but you know, you didn't grow up with a silver spoon. I mean, you know, I don't want to say the other side of the tracks, but it was pretty close.
Yeah, you know, I mean, but it was a hard-working neighborhood, Glen Oldham, where I grew up, and blue collar all the way, and everybody worked on the river, all the dads and mothers. I grew up in a housing project. You know, they were all the housewives then, and but it was all about family, you know, and we all had dreams, and my dream was to be a Philadelphia Eagle, and Tommy McDonald was my man, and my God, it happened, and now we got this movie, Invincible. It's just as sick as could be, and you're the voice in it for the final scene with the touchdown.
I loved it.
Got.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, Mike Quick has done a great job. A lot of former Eagles out here doing their part. You're included in that. You and Mike, you know, they talk about 6 degrees of separation. You're 1 digit of separation. He was 82, and you were 83.
Yeah, but I couldn't run like him. He's just a talent like nothing ever. But you know what? He's transcended that. He's taken it to another level, and he's doing all those great things for these kids with the dream that we all had. And that's what's so beautiful about being an athlete, being a professional athlete. The movie Invincible, you know, gives you a platform to talk about things you believe in. And I believe in kids. And I believe in dreams coming true, so it's a beautiful thing.
It came true for you, and a lot of other people now are realizing the same thing. Always a pleasure. We'll have to do it again.
Absolutely. The Hawk will never die, Harry. Love you, brother.
All right, stay with us. More to come from the Philly Cricket Club and this Mike Quick Celebrity Invitational.
Worst drive of the day.
We'll be talking to Bill Hyman. He's the man in charge. He's the executive director of the First Tee program of Greater Philadelphia. Bill Hyman next on Inside Golf.
After school programs in about.
At Citadel, we're here, and here, and here. We're right around the corner. We're here for life's big moments, for that big step, and to make a difference. We're here and here. Whether you're managing money, purchasing a new home, or saving for that special moment, we are here for you. Citadel, banking with one focus, you.
Ready? Fire!
Whoa! Hey, do you guys want to come with us?
Welcome back. Inside Golf continues. We are at the Philadelphia Cricket Club. This is the First Tee program of Philadelphia's annual Mike Quick Celebrity Invitational, helping to raise money for the thousands of kids, 20,000 of them involved right now in the First Tee program. And the president of the First Tee of Philadelphia, none other than our good friend Mike Brown. You got a beautiful day here at Cricket.
Absolutely. Great venue, and you just look at all the celebrities came out today. We can't thank our sponsors. It's going to be a great day. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, Mike Quick puts in the call, and bingo, people come running.
You know, just look at as we're getting started here. It's really special.
Mike, you grew up in Philadelphia. We joke about the fact that you're from the Roxborough area, and you sort of were a fence member at Walnut Lane. Right, everybody knows where Walnut Lane is, right by D'Alessandro's. You lived right across from what, the second hole?
First hole, right on the first green, and we're so fortunate that Walnut Lane is now a First Tee site. We just signed a 10-year extension with the city to operate it, and what we strive for there is we let the public play when they can, but the kids play for free, and to have them have the opportunity to play there like I did. I was a fence member. They're legitimately able to play there for free. So it's a good thing. And a day like this, we'll kind of take care of that. We're going to raise close to $1 million this year, of which 60% of our kids in our program will receive financial aid. So it's a minimal fee, but most of the time we're taking care of that fee for them. So days like this are really, really helpful in the success of our First Tee program here in Philadelphia. I mean, one of the cool things about what we have going today is in 2016, we only had 5 coaches. This year we have 25. We have a former CEO of a major corporation in Philadelphia volunteering this time, and a former Super Bowl champion, is donating his time to teach classes. So to grow our programs the way we have, we originally were at 2 golf facilities. Now we're at 17 different. And an interesting thing, the city, we believe public golf is really important within the city. FDR Park, where we have a facility, we're talking right now with Gil Hands about possibly redoing it and putting a major driving range facility along with 9 holes so that our kids will have another great place to play.
You know, the thing I love about this, and there's a lot of debate about private enterprise and what they do and don't do, this is private enterprise at work for underprivileged kids who never in a world of lifetimes that have had a chance to experience what private enterprise, CEOs like you mentioned, giving money and giving their time like you to these kids who would be drifting, let's face it.
Well, it absolutely makes a difference. You look at our education rates, all our kids graduate from high school, and then they go on to college. When we take a step back and we look, 42% of our youth are female. What's the greatest way to grow this game is through the female population. We're giving them an opportunity. You'll see today, we have kids from the Cristo Rey School, females, that will be caddying. And that wouldn't have happened 10 years ago. You wouldn't see that out here. Even here at the Cricket Club, we have 3 young ladies that are caddying. We've made and kind of broke some ground with this. And when we grew up, Harry, we played golf as a second sport, a third sport. These kids today are playing it as their first sport. And when you see all the kids that we've been able to get to play golf, I talk about Rebecca, our lead coach. She coached Hallahan. They won their first girls' championship since like 1980 in a sport. They won the Catholic League Girls Championship in golf. Hallahan never had a golf program, and with the first tee, given the availability to play at Walnut Lane, they now have a Catholic League Championship at Hallahan. What's it, 17th and Wood or downtown? So it's
no golf courses.
No golf course in Center City, that's for sure.
They may have a fountain, but now they got a championship golf team. That's great. Michael, always a pleasure. Last time I had Mike on Inside Golf, we were up at Bluestone, and the first tee, this was last year, they had a little fashion show, and a local clothier provided.
Lily Pulitzer provided it, and this year they're going to sponsor again. It's going to be the Union League in August. It's going to be twice the size it was last year, and we thank you and Inside Golf for what you did to promote it. People are like, oh my God, that's unbelievable. And I've used that to help us generate some funds, because it's not just about inner city kids, it's about helping people achieve their dreams. And Clayton Clover, she achieved her dream, and you know what? We're going to make it come true again, just like Disney said.
Well, this time I want to see you walking down the runway, huh?
Yeah,
What do you
okay.
say?
I'd look really good in Lily for sure. Thank you, Harry.
You look good all the time. Michael, thanks
you.
for what you do. President of the First Tee of Philadelphia, Michael Brown.
I want to thank Mike Quick for getting us all together. We want to thank Allie as our presenting sponsor. Thank you very much for helping make the community a better place.
Well, the executive director of the First Tee program of Philadelphia, none other than Bill Hyman the fifth.
Yes.
And now, how many years? This is almost 5 years you've
This
been
is our
executive
4th year.
director.
Yes.
Okay, fourth year.
And our 4th Celebrity Invitational, our Mike Quick Celebrity Invitational.
Yeah, we had a chance to talk to Mike and find out what he's been doing, and all his friends out here supporting it year after year. But you're the man. I mean, you're the guy that makes the First Tee program of Philadelphia what it is. That's pretty big responsibility, Bill.
Well, it's all about getting some good people in the community that want to help us out. You know, we have a good cause, we've got great kids, and there's a lot of good people out there that want to help further our mission and help make a difference with the kids and make the community a better place.
A lot of kids. How many kids exactly go through the program, say, over the past year?
So we'll have 20,000 kids in our program.
20,000?
About 12,000 kids that are part of their elementary school gym class. We have 6,000 kids that do after-school programs, and about 2,000 kids that are at our 17 program locations, and they'll do the weekly classes.
Put it in perspective for us. How has that number increased, say, over the past 3 or 4 years?
So probably about double over the last 4 years.
What do you attribute that to?
I think just there's a lot of marketing that goes on. I think word of mouth. I think kids are having a great experience, and parents want to get their kids involved with the First Tee. One of the things we try to do is get the kids to play golf, and once they play golf and get the hook, they'll be in our programs through high school. So our trick is getting them enough golf in their system so they get the golf bug. And then a lot of the kids, once they finish our programs, they'll stay on as a coach. So we have a lot of coaches that are out here today that are alumni of the First Tee. And that's really special because they can pass on their experience to other kids.
And you have some of the First Tee program students or youngsters here today. They're toting a bag.
No, they're
No?
they're going to be helping with some putting contests. They're going to be helping as volunteers to help make all that we do possible. So they're going to be a little bit of muscle for us today.
Okay, no heavy lifting.
No.
Billy, always a pleasure.
Great.
On
Thanks so
behalf
much.
of Philadelphia area golfers everywhere, thanks for what you do for the first tee of Philadelphia.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, job well done. All right, we're back here at Philly Cricket Club. These are 3 members of the First Tee program of Philadelphia, GDP, not gross domestic product, but we have here Gabe, we have Devin, and we have Phoenix. They've been involved various numbers of years. How about you, Gabe?
Well, I've been involved with the First Tee for about 6 years now. I would have to say one of my favorite parts for the First Tee would have to be waking up in the morning very early, coming to golf, seeing a beautiful smile, and I love how active and amazing our coaches are.
And that's your coach, who's Rebecca, and she didn't prompt you to say that, right?
Not at all.
Devin, how much experience do you have with the First Tee?
I've been in First Tee with for about 4 or 5 years. And my favorite part of the First Tee is just getting out and playing golf each week.
So that's your best, and something that you hope to continue, right? I mean, you want to play golf maybe for your entire life?
Yes.
Okay, and Phoenix, tell us about your experience.
I've been in the First Tee for about 8 years. This is going to be 9 when it comes around to the summer. And the best part for me would be getting up in the morning, and it makes you a better citizen.
Gabe, in your years playing golf, have you gotten better every year?
Yes, a lot of practice. As they say, practice makes perfect. I've been practicing every time I'm able to get out in the course, driving range, going out on the golf course with my father. You know, nice good day.
Well, we have a nice day here today. Thanks for being here today. Keep up the good work. I'm sure you will, and enjoy this game for a lifetime. Thank you.
I'm Rebecca Camano, Program Director for the First Tee of Greater Philadelphia, here with student Riley Quartermain, who is in our Eagle Level program. Riley, can you just share with us some of the most important lessons that you've learned through the First Tee?
Well, I've learned a lot of things, but the most important thing is probably to have respect for everyone you're playing with and for the golf course and for yourself.
What's a challenge that you face on the golf course? What's one thing that's, hard for you to work through, and how have you overcome that?
When I make really big numbers, sometimes that's hard for me to overcome, and I just get so frustrated with myself, and I tell myself I can't do it, but I've definitely gotten better at that, and I'm able to bounce back.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Pleasure to introduce you to 3 other members of the First Tee program. To my immediate left is Dakota. Dakota, how long have you been involved in the First Tee?
I've been involved with the First Tee for about 12 years now.
What's the main thing that you have as a takeaway from being involved in the First Tee program?
I've been a better person throughout my career in golf, and I've gotten pretty much better with golf.
Really? Mm-hmm. So you're improving out there on the course?
Yes.
All right, that's always interesting. Jaden, you're next on the tee here to tell us about your experience. What's it been like? How long have you been involved?
I've been involved for about 7 years, going on to 8 for the summer. And what I like about First Tee is that other people you can meet in like competitions, and all coaches are like nice and understand you.
Are you like Dakota, getting a little better all the time?
Yeah.
And we have Logan here to tell us about your experience. How long have you been involved, Logan?
Like 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4? And what's the best part of it for you?
I mean, I like learning the 9 core values.
Do you have any great experiences? Can you tell us about maybe the best thing that's ever happened to you on the golf course?
I mean, my best drive, I hit it almost 200 yards.
Okay. Each year you keep working at it, and like Dakota says, you get better at it. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your day. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf. Hope you enjoyed our look at the First Tee program at Greater Philadelphia and the Mike Quick annual Celebrity Golf Invitational here at Philly Cricket. This is a great organization. It continues to grow. 20,000 youngsters in the Philadelphia area are involved this year alone. Hey, before we go, I want to send a shout out to my buddy George Conowall. Now, if you're a frequent visitor to Inside Golf and watched some of our shows in the past, you probably saw an interview I did with three guys from North Hills Country Club, longtime members. George is the oldest member, 96. And you know what he did? Finished first in the North Hills Spring Better Ball of Partners Tournament. 96, soon to be 97, and he's a champion. So George, congratulations, and go have some more fun as the golf season continues and you get closer to that ripe young age of 97. I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you out there, don't pick up, just like my buddy George Conowall. And we'll see you next week on Inside Golf.
Inside Golf is presented by Destination Montco Golf. 54 courses, 300,000 yards. Check them out at montcogolf.com. By the First Tee of Philadelphia. The First Tee helps young men and women become better golfers, but most important, better people. Get involved. Visit thefirstteephiladelphia.org. By the Golf Association of Philadelphia, GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Jersey Man Magazine, it's a Jersey way of life. And by Philly Man Magazine, bringing it to Broad Street. By the Haverford Trust Company. Quality is in our DNA. And by Inside Golf's partner since 1998, the Philadelphia Section PGA. Experts in the game and business of golf. Take time to thank your local PGA golf professional.